Pablo Lopez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better, and if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch coming. Here it is. High and deep to right center. After it is Dickerson. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. Hit on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. And that's the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This is a fun guy to watch pitch. Almost struck out 200 batters last season, so he does have swing and miss capabilities. But the thing I like, he commands the strike zone, he commands the running game. Just a real solid pitcher. Looking forward to him twirling it in this one.
Now at the plate, John Birdie. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And here's a fastball called for strike one. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. McCutchen on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting second.
Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Miguel Rojas comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Center fielder, Norway.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on an inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Adam Duvall.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Adam Duvall. First pitch on its way.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Marlins leave 1. Still no score. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, JT Realmuto.
The catcher, JT.
First pitch of the at-bat. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Lopez has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. At the plate now, Alec Bohm, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Now the 1-0. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. To Aguilar for the double play.
Batting 5th, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
So base is empty now after the double play. And stepping up as the shortstop, Didi Gregorius. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and chopped to first. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down quickly go the Phillies. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So digging in now, Jesus Aguilar. His career line against Wheeler. He's 2 for 4. He's taken him deep once. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Center fielder looking up, still ranging back. And that one is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
As a hitter, that feels so good. The previous pitch ran in on him, trying to get him off the plate. But the next pitch, he mashes it out of here. Goes to show you can't intimidate him.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one.
Dickerson.
The 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out.
Batting seventh, the third baseman.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. One run in and one gone so far this inning. Smoked on the ground left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
So now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Alfaro is facing his old colors in this one. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled, because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Into the box, Pablo Lopez, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. On a good curveball, came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2. Fouled off. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Marlins are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Miami. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Aguilar moving to his left. 1 out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Stepping up now, Brad Miller. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Miller tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better. But that's the book on him at this point. 2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
A bouncer up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Boy, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Andrew McCutchen stands in as he looks at a called strike.
This is where you got to take stock in this situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. It remains 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, John Birdie.
The second baseman, John.
Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. One and 1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Now the pitch. Hot shot toward third. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Runners off for second. Strike taken to throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Segura ranging into the outfield. He can't get there as it falls in.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Here's Starling Marte, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Hoskins waits on it.
The left fielder, number 23, Adam Duvall.
So runners at first and second here with one away. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. No balls and 1 strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. There's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner. Duvall, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the 11th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
To the plate now, Jesus Aguilar. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Hit high in the air down the right field line. On the move is Harper. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as we begin the top of the fourth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Dickerson going back, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first down. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Settling in now, JT Realmuto, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Good changeup in the dirt, strike three. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Ready for another chance. Alec Bohm, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Ball one to start the at-bat. Hoskins on third with 2 out. Count even now at 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
2-2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Phillies strand one. They're down 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Left side, but well fouled. Hot shot on the ground is short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Striding in, Brian Anderson, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Coming to the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The shortstop,
Here comes the first pitch. Didi Gregorius is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And the pitch. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Duvall is going to have room, however, as he makes the catch in deep left center field for the first out.
second baseman, Segura.
In now, Gene Segura, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, and he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brad Miller.
Standing in now, Brad Miller. And he'll bounce one on the ground to first. Scooped up, throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They trail this one 1-0. So stepping in, Pablo Lopez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
The pitcher.
Here it comes.
Pablo.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
McCutchen will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
Second baseman, John Birdie.
Digging in now, John Birdie. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
In there, and it's even at 1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Marlins.
Up next from Miami, Miguel Rojas. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Wheeler into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Miami down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Zach Wheeler. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Yeah, and that is through into right, and not what you want to do on the mound as he allows the opposing pitcher to reach to lead off the inning.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants a pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. One there to Aguilar for the double play. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Now batting, Rhys Hoskins. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is Marte. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him. And it brings the Phillies back even now at 1 apiece.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Striding into the box, Bryce Harper. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Phils have come back to tie it thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. All tied at 1-1. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
I I think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used to setting guys down 9 in a row at that point that he just assumed he'd get him too.
At the plate now, Adam Duvall, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
In now, Jesus Aguilar. That's a strike to throw down. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
This catcher has an elite arm, but when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Fouled away. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Ball 2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Corey Dickerson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set, the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
And he popped him up. Coming on is McCutchen, but this will land untouched. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Shoots this one over to first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. Score remains deadlocked at 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, JT Realmuto. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like The next team that scores is going to win this one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Into the box, Brian Anderson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The third baseman.
First offering on its way.
Anderson.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Stepping up to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that's in there for strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Garrett Cooper will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Cooper.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Harper giving chase. He's around first, heading for 2. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Second baseman, John Birdie.
Into the box, John Birdie, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Richard Blyer has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in.
Yeah, and he wound up getting thrown out. But he hit the ball well, and he'll look to do the same thing again right here, boys. It was unfortunate for him and the team the way that play ended, but it was a nice swing.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
High in the air into shallow left center. After it is Marte. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Brad Miller is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Ronald Torreyes will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 74, Ronald Torreyes.
This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
At the plate, Andrew McCutcheon just gets a piece of it. Strike one. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 offering. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second. It's now 3-1.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, dear. Well, we're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Two and one.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
To 2-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is on the ground over to first. Onto the bag with it is Aguilar, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Phillies lead this one 3-1. Vince Velasquez is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Vince Velasquez.
Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Starling Marte is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Fastball called strike 1-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Popped him up. Hoskins is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Adam Duvall.
So 2 gone now in the Miami 8th. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. In there, strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Anthony Bass enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Anthony Bass. Moving on for Philadelphia, the catcher, JT.
First delivery to him on the way, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard up the middle. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Now in the box, Didi Gregorius. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Marte is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, as the lead remains 3-1.
Leading up for the Marlins,
Roberto Osuna comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 54, Roberto.
First offering on its way.
That's the ball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-0 home. Line to the right side. Harper is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In there, 0-1. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Ready now for the Marlins, Brian Anderson. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. In there for strike one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Miami down to their last strike. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Another one sent foul. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Philadelphia came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Zach Wheeler earns his first win of the season. Roberto Ozuna earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 3 runs on 9